So there's some massive changes coming to Guinsoo's Rageblade, at least in terms of a rework, that are on the PvE that you might have heard about, but maybe if you didn't, then here you go. Right off the bat, the cost is being lowered from 3,300 gold to 3,100 gold. The combined cost then is being lowered from 990 to 790. But here's a changed effect for you. The passive now is basic attacks deal 15 magic damage on hit. New, a unique passive, which is Last Whisper, gains 6 plus half per champion level percent armor penetration, and then a unique passive Dissolve, which is gained 6 plus half per champion percent level magic penetration. So basically, in terms of what this item has in it, is basically Last Whisper and the magic penetration that you can find in Void Staff. In Void Staff, they're calling the magic penetration now Dissolve, and then Last Whisper, if you play any AD champions like AD carries, you know what that item is and what that item does. What this pretty much means for Guinsoo's Rageblade, you still have the magic on hit damage, but it's actually also pretty good at breaking through a lot of armor and MR, like magic resist as well. So if you're something like a Kog'Maw and you're just artillery firing with this thing off towards a tank, you're gonna shred them. Which I believe is the point for like Rageblade users, is they want them to be able to melt like kind of everything if they get enough time to ramp up and use this. Kind of the idea, I believe. But furthermore, this might be kind of useful in on-hit builds that also build like Blade of the Ruined King and things like Runon's Hurricane. I'm kind of drifting a little bit and thinking about the fact that for some reason, I'm seeing like a resurgence of like Glacial ggGetJinxed, for example. And if you go maybe this Blade of the Ruined King to get the slow on that into crit, you might actually be able to do more damage earlier. And like we talked about last week's video, the meta possibly getting faster, and as such, if the meta is going to be earlier, this might be an earlier game item that might be more effective. But also it's a later game item that you can build early that will still be good in your kit if the game does go late. So I'm thinking that's why these changes are kind of coming in. When you build Rageblade, you kind of are in a little bit of a spot of you kind of want to do work in the mid game, you kind of want to spike earlier off of items, but it's also apparently good against tankier stuff, but it's like not, but it is on live right now. Maybe that's part of why Varus is one of the worst win rate AD carries last I checked, because he builds Rageblade, and maybe this will help Rageblade feel a bit more better of an item, both on AD carries that want to play it, but then also on other kinds of champions that want to maybe build it like Jax and such like that. So in the comment section down below, let's have a conversation about these changes, if they really are that massive or if I'm blowing them out of proportion, because I'm kind of thinking about all the experimentation stuff that might be possible with this. Maybe that's not actually going to happen even though we're going into the preseason. Or if you like play champions that use this item, does this look more appealing because it has now, you know, armor penetration and magic penetration like in the item now, so you won't have to deviate and get one of those as well, right? In a full build, you won't have to also get like a Last Whisper. You can just get this one item and it has it in there for you if you're a champion that builds this item. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, hit that bell notification because that's the actual subscribe button. But I don't know which video will be next because life can have a lot of kinks. So till this time, take care. GG, get jinxed. Thank you for watching, and enjoy pizza responsibly.